Morning, everybody. Hope you can hear me. I've been ice fishing for a couple of years now. My son-in-law got me a sled to carry all my stuff in. I was very happy with it. But it's almost a pain, unless I'm on a long day. I want to take a lot of equipment with me. So what I did was fashion my sled to carry a whole lot of stuff. And as you can see, the rods fit inside, protect the tips, with clamps on the end. I've done all sorts of good things with it. But I've come up with a better idea for short trips. My son-in-law gave me the idea, and Dave Canterbury, thank you, gave me the rest of the idea to make a rucksack for ice fishing. Stand by and I'll show you what it is. My idea of a rucksack for ice fishing. What I'm going to do is take everything out of here, set it on the table, and then give you a bird's eye view of what I got in it. I'm going to start with the fishing rods. One by one, you'll notice they're all held in by PVCs and very cheap handles from cabinets. In Pennsylvania, we're allowed 5 fishing holes at one time. I take 5 rods. While in the military, in Germany, I acquired a walking stick. I'll show you how this works in a little bit. From the inside, I start removing everything for ice fishing. Got to have your ice cleats so you don't slip and fall. Minnow bucket. "18-volt drill for an adapted auger with PVC protection on it. A jig set, homemade. Another jig set called the dangler that you put together out on the ice. Hang your fishing rod. Got to have an ice scoop. In case the drill quits, I like to take along my emergency handle for my auger. If you can't read it, it's an Arctic Warrior, another setup for tip-up ice fishing, excuse me. Polar tip up, Arctic fire tip up, a gaff, extra battery for the 18-volt drill, handle for the drill, the seat that I told you about, which becomes a very comfortable ice seat while waiting for your tip-ups to go off. The little point on the end goes into the ice and the chair stands by itself. Mealworms, red worms, and all my spare gear, power bait, hooks, sinkers, lures, floats, extra fishing line, in here I would put sandwiches, maybe gloves, hand warmers, anything that would keep me warm while fishing. Now to take this apart, it's very simple. So I can take you all the way down to the basic. All this is a $3.98 trash basket that I modified to fit on my rack. The complete rucksack frame itself costs less than $10. With the straps, the extra tees, the elbows, the whole thing came to about $15. Now what I've done, instead of gluing it together, put self-tapping screws in those areas that I knew might come apart. Once I get it out in the ice, I see how it feels, I see how big it is, how small it is, how comfortable it is. I'll come home, remove the screws, and glue it. PVC glue, this will stay together forever. Small items you can put on it is a pair of scissors for cutting your line. You can strap your knife to it. You can put lights on it. But as you saw, everything came off of here. The whole thing weighs less than 25 pounds. We're not talking about walking across a lake. In Pennsylvania, we have these small ponds. I like to bring up Antietam Lake. Only a couple acres. We can get about 30 guys out there fishing. You're only walking a matter of 100 yards to fish. From where you park to where you fish, 100 yards. I can carry this for 100 yards down the hill, compared to pulling the sled, that same amount, down that hill and up that hill. When it's icy, when it's snowy out, it's rough. My version of the rucksack ice fishing pack. Thank you, Dave Canterbury, for this. Thank you everybody else for the ice fishing tips. I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you. As stated before, I wanted to show you on the table everything that came out of that rucksack frame that makes it nice for fishing. There's the table. Everything's on it. I can pack all that stuff right back into my trash can rucksack for ice fishing. Thank you. Have a good day.